Okay, I think I'm live. I'm not sure. Let me know if you can hear. Let me know if you can see me or if it's chopping up. I'm on cell data and I've got 3 bars, so that should be pretty good, I think. Let's see. Hey everybody. Just gonna wait until let's see. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm somewhere stealthy right now, so I'm gonna have to be quiet sometimes. I don't want to really cause a lot of attention where I am right now. But Magic Tech Review, thank you very much for generosity there. We are going to let's see, what do we have here? Oh, cool! There's 1,000 people watching. That's pretty cool. So I'm just going to show you real quick. I'm going to try to give shoutouts for any super chats, but please don't go out of your way to donate to the cause. How is volume on my end? Looks like turned it off and turned it back on again. Okay, anyway, here is where I am. I'm somewhere I shouldn't be, and on either side of me there is some fine looking woods and there is some traffic, so I don't need anybody coming to look for me, and we got to keep the comments PG because that's the type of channel we are. So okay, I hear sounds good. Fantastic. So the very first thing is step 1, just the volume. Christine, thank you so much there. Step 2, okay, is to crack a Pilsner. Delish. Yeah. Hello to everybody. Hello to everybody who's letting me know where you guys are. So vehicles pulling up left, right, and center around me. Ian Smart, thank you very much. Class Act, you are fantastic. And Lewis, you're extra fantastic as well. So everybody crack your step 2s. Thank you, Gunner. Thank you, Groden7. That's anyway, so let's get to the step 2s, guys. Everybody crack your step 2s. Cheers. I've already done it. Yeah, I may have to be quiet from time to time because there's vehicles coming and stopping, and that's just kind of what they do. But I wanted to thank everybody first of all for subscribing and helping to get us to like 300,000 subscribers. It's just unbelievable. You know, last year it was I figured 100,000 to be pretty well all I would be able to get for like a channel like mine. But Renee, Get Rich, holy guys, the super chats are very, very generous. Get Rich Mac Official, Frank Howell, Danny Wood, Scott, hello Scott and Tracy from Saskatchewan. This is so cool, guys. I better switch my phone onto Do Not Disturb because let's see, yeah, Do Not Disturb, and hopefully that's not going to kill my internet connection, because I got some jokers I know that like to call during live streams and it sometimes crashes the stream. But somebody's out there right now, and yeah, we just have to. Yeah, they seem like they're going away. Okay, Jacob, thank you. Okay, I'm just going to touch base with a few questions here, just kind of as I'm catching them. And holy moly, Pika Pika, thank you for Pika 23. I'm not sure, but thank you very much. That's incredibly generous of you. And there's going to be more videos coming. I just can't stop making these because, especially the stealthy ones like this. I'm filming one as we speak right now. I just taken a break from filming for the live stream, and I had big plans yesterday, but it was Canada Day, and then everybody is starting to set off fireworks. Police everywhere. It was just crazy, and I'm lurking in the forest, and there's fire trucks, police, everything going by. I'm like, okay, this is not the night my stealthy senses were tingling. So here we are. So we're doing a live stream, and I'm filming this one up, and yeah, this is actually really fun. And let's see. I'm going to Sean Brooks, thank you, another fellow Edmontonian, I'm guessing, Colonial Gardens. August, cheers from Edmonton to Las Vegas for everybody there. And we got, looks like Dick's from Georgia, loves the channel. Hey, we love our friends all over the world. Our neighbors to the south, neighbors across the ocean, neighbors everywhere. That's we're all just trying to get through this crazy thing called life together. So cheers to everybody from Canada, which is where I am, if people don't know. Let's see. DC Rock, thank you very much. Dragon Sun, let me see if there's any step twos. Daryl and Lish, you guys are phenomenal. Nathan Griffin, yeah, the sneaky content. Okay, here's the thing with the sneakiness. I had this realization yesterday. I was, I felt defeated. I had a really great video planned, and I get home, and then I'm looking through YouTube, and I normally don't watch a lot of YouTube, like other normal YouTubers that do my type of camping thing. I don't want to be influenced by them, or I don't want to be accused of copying them or anything like that. I try to, keep the inspiration just coming from up here. And then I'm seeing that stealth camping from actual brand name YouTube channels now is kind of a thing that's happening. And I don't mind at all. Like, the more stealth camping, the better, in my opinion. I love it. It's fun and it's great. But, I want to keep things fresh. So I'm like racking my brain about like, how can I like do something fresh and exciting that isn't going to become, just overdone, so to speak. So let me scroll through here. Sorry, I've rambled there a little bit, guys. And I'm scrolling back up here. Okay, Kona 599. Thank you. I will not stop until YouTube kicks me out or or something like that. Bishop Beats there, Elijah and Tiana there from Indiana. Happy camping. It's really remarkable how all over the world everybody is. It's just crazy that Vincent. Thank you very much, Michigan. I wish again I was in Michigan. There's so many places I want to see. There's how 2,100 people watching me, and I know what everybody wants. Everybody wants to see somebody bust me coming down there, and I don't blame you. That's like why people watch like NASCAR and stuff, is they want to see something happen. So, hello to Sweden. Hello, everybody. Let's see. I'm just going to pick a question out here. Philip Morris, ever thought about being homeless for a while? Hard to believe, but I was at some point in my life. I was technically, I would say, homeless. It's not what most people think, sleeping in doorways and stuff and then downtown, but some people during their 20s have their quarter life crisis or whatever it is, and they go backpack around Europe and work odd jobs, that type of thing. And with me, I kind of had the same thing, except mine was in an RV, driving around, working odd jobs, living in the Pacific Northwest. And then you get older, you settle down a little bit, but you still got that bug. People get itchy feet. They want to see the world, travel, experience some stuff. And that's just the way my experience turned out. But technical homelessness, yes, but I was never really broke and rummaging through dumpsters or anything. Not that there's anything wrong with that for people that need to do that. Shave your beard. Okay. I've been tempted to shave the beard. I definitely have. Nathan Griffin, thank you so much. Yeah, I do find it hard to believe that that people like in Canada. I don't know if it's like our inferiority complex or something. And even a lot of people message me from Edmonton. Like, it's hard to believe that somebody from Edmonton would get 300,000 subs, and I, I'm certainly surprised. But normally, you think of like YouTubers that start to do really well. They're in bigger places, and Edmonton's still a metro area of about 1 million people, but we're known for a struggling hockey team and that type of thing. So it's certainly not. I don't think the entertainment hub. It's not. It's not the Nashville of country music of YouTube people. Anyhow, Southwestern Ontario, we got John there. Thank you extremely very much. ISK 750. Iceland. It's hard to believe. I don't even know what time it would be there, but thank you guys for anybody that's actually having to stay up too late to kind of just watch me hide in the woods here. Let's see. Gretchen, cheers. Yes, cheers to step 2. And I hope everybody's having a good step 2. If you partake in step 2s or 3s or 4s, whatever your steps are, I hope you're enjoying a few good steps. So yes, Kansas, it is really remarkable. People from all over the world. Oh, here's a question. I'm going to just, Christine has asked me, so what made me start doing YouTube? Originally, I thought it would be cool to have a YouTube channel. I just wanted a cooking channel to try and make, some spare change if I were to ever get on a partnership program. Yeah, sorry, somebody's just out there. I'll continue the story a little bit, but right through there. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get onto the YouTube partnership program, and that was like my goal was to, make a little extra money, maybe pay for the food I'm already cooking anyhow. And I kind of changed focus on the channel from time to time. Then I wanted a comedy channel. And when I started to do the camping, it was when I was living in the RV, and I just wanted to have basically to document that time of my life, because I knew at the moment, I'm like, this is as free as I'm going to be. Let's be honest. Life is going to catch up. I'm not fooling myself. There's going to be bills to pay. I can't just retire in $1,000 motorhome with no income. So I figured I would document that as well as I could to remember for the future. And I still watch it from time to time. So that was fun. And that kind of got me on the camping thing. And, I do enjoy the outdoors. So, even me and Crazy Neighbor the other night, I went back to his place because I was in the city pulling for a major stealther out there. And I'm like, let's just sit down and watch some old camping videos. And, we watched ourselves go camping, and, we remember things. It's like a video diary, like a video photo album that I can go back on and see exactly what things were like in the past. So, wow, 2,400 people watching. That's fantastic. Let me just catch up on, going to catch up on some super chats here. I have a few mods here, and somebody, good. Somebody just left. Okay, if that doesn't give it away too much, I hope nobody really knows where I am, because I still have to camp. Okay. Let's see, scrolling back here. I did see one, have I ever been busted? Not yet, but come on, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. I'm not, I'll be as careful and stealthy as possible, but I also don't need it to be boring. So let's see. Going through here, Juan C. From Puerto Rico, come down to the Caribbean. Oh, the Caribbean, it would bake me to a crisp. I really prefer it nice and cool, but it's absolutely beautiful. I'd have to get it evolved to the temperatures a little bit and sensitize there. So yeah, I know some people mentioned slow mode. I have two options here. I have live chat, and I have top chat, and that's pretty much the options they give me here. I have looked into this and Googled it at length. I think gaming channels can do a slow one, but I just don't have that option available to me at the moment. So James Pitts from Houston, thank you very much. Kona 599, thank you very much. And I do miss the times I was at school were a blast, but being away from the wife was so hard. Gordon Brown, step 2 from Maine, step 2 from Canada. Thank you very much. It's definitely helping out. And cheers to Michigan from Canada. Thank you for watching the videos. And Tim, I'm glad you find the videos relaxing. I find them sometimes stressful, actually, to be out here, but what happens. There's not much you can do about that. So I scroll down to Joshua White. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. Oh, Sheila McLaughlin, thank you very much. Okay. Joshua White, the camping get together next year. We're still planning out the details. It's even tricky right now traveling to another province. And there's still a lot of restrictions going on right now as far as all that thing that we don't mention on this channel happening right now. So when things are easier and we can get across the border easier, that type of thing, we're going to try and get around to as many different spots as we can with enough notice, because I know a lot of people, you got to plan ahead for anything like this. So AC, thank you. I don't know what to say, you guys. I've got the best subscribers out of all of you guys. You might think when you look at my comments that I got like a moderator going through them. On the live chat, I do. I know Bill's on here working hard to get rid of anything rude, but on my actual YouTube channel, I'll go through. I don't even delete anything. Like it's all out there. Like my subscribers, you guys, you're probably the best of YouTube right now, because I don't have to go in and, if there's really rude comment that happens maybe once a month or something, then I'll take it down. But for the most part, it's all like we're the same kind of people that just, we're laid back and we like our thing. So that's great. Thank you, AC. Justin from upstate New York. Thank you so much. I hope the channel grows. I got to keep it fresh, or try to keep it fresh anyways. And yeah, Sheila, I'm glad you're watching. Hope you're having a step 2 yourself. You and Jody, cheers to Jody. Hope is all well there. And thanks on the 300,000. So what I will mention here before I get in any deeper here, I was just looking at my dashboard, and earlier today I was at like 300,300 subs, and I checked it like right before this live stream, and I lost like 1,000 subs or something. So if you are subscribed, or you're fairly sure you're subscribed, maybe double check, because I'm not sure what they're doing. Their algorithm might, I know they purge every once in a while, get rid of old deleted accounts, but I have got some comments from some people that said they were subscribed and then suddenly they're not anymore. So just to let you know, a heads up there. Jason, thank you so much. Tom, oh, you're doing the stealth camp yourself. A freeze-dried dinner, I avoid those like anything. It's just it is the freeze-dried. I figured, like, for what you're paying with the freeze-dried, and for the convenience factor, I guess it's a little more convenient. But I have these little sidekicky things, and that's what I'll be doing tonight in a little bit here. But I'm gonna go to the picnic table in a bit probably and cook it there. In here it's a little too crowded. Anyhow, Doug, oh, wow, this is the most generous thing. Holy crap! I'm glad you're getting back into the hobby. A lot of people have gotten out of camping, and I think this is probably the year to get back into it. Drizzy Drake, cheers from Edmonton. James, cheers. Chris, I have Colorado. Like, there's so many things I want to see in the U.S. I want to see Grand Canyon. I want to see Mount Rushmore. I want to see Old Faithful. I want to see all the typical touristy things because in Canada we see them so much on TV, and it would be like going to a movie set or something almost. So yeah. Okay, there's somebody out there. Um, there's like a little honking or something. Somebody's on a. Yeah, they're just on a bike. I was thinking. There's no way somebody knows where I am. Yeah, they're on their way. So, yeah, Colorado. Like, I'll let everybody know when we're doing a little tour to see what's going on. Um, Nathan, Oregon. I've been close to Oregon. I haven't been to Oregon. That is also on my list. I think that would be like a nicer, warmer version of the Vancouver Island or Vancouver where I was. Let me see. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Moving right along. Amanda, Rob, thank you. Amanda and Jeff from Minnesota. That's another. There's so many places I want to see. I've been overseas once or twice, but yeah, it's Trevor Wilson, Trevor and Julie on Vancouver Island. Yes, that's my old stomping grounds. I sure love Vancouver Island. Um, yeah, Jed Lee, thank you very much. You're a hunter in New Zealand and love the content. There's so many places I want to go. You guys are just like really getting me. Darren Jacobs, thank you. Dark Archer, taking kids camping for 2 weeks, first time ever. That's great. You're gonna love it. That's what got me into camping, is that we went as kids, and it gives you a lifetime pastime that you can pass on to hopefully their kids, and true understanding of nature, a little self-sufficiency. Nothing wrong with that. Um, Griffin F. Greetings. Greetings from Edmonton. Always nice to see some fellow Albertans on here. And hey, oh hey, Lo. It's my wife here, Jess H. She actually is my wife. Thank you to all. We both send our thanks for everybody who's followed along. Captain Birdo, cheers from Alberta. PTH 231. Thank you, Eric from Chicago. You're the man. Michael Sloan, thank you. Brennan Cullen, Boston. Good to know we got a spot to hunker down there because we love to travel. That's kind of what happens here. River Expedition is still on. We're tweaking the route a little because the river gets pretty low, and we don't want to be stuck on like a half a kilometer or like a quarter mile of trying to pry it with a pry bar. So we're fixing to leave after Beautiful Wife and I's anniversary on August 5th or so. Well, August 5th is the anniversary. We'll leave after that, obviously. Quonsam, car horn triangulation. Yeah. If somebody honks right now. Nope. Sorry, it was a good effort, but no, I haven't heard a honk because a lot of people are driving past, and they probably shouldn't be watching YouTube while they're driving. Javzan Da or Da, thank you. You're more into hiking, of course. A lot of people are. So, well, cheers to Berlin from Alberta, Canada. And let me see. There's a lot of great stealth camping ideas coming through here. The Alberta Premier's House, that type of thing. When we're doing the stealth camping, we really don't want to. Sorry, I think there's another car there. We really don't want to technically be trespassing as in the criminal charge. We just want to be in a day use public land park. So that I got to put the brakes on any type of things messing with the Premier of Alberta that could cause us issues. And Jerem Morgan, cheers from Alberta. And no more cheating starting campfires. All right, so what do you recommend? If I have to break out a fire steel, it's not going to be... It's going to be humiliating for me to try and learn how to use it. But, okay, I'll take that into consideration. And thank you very much. Somebody else has pulled up here. David, huge fan of the series. Yeah, if I'm in Oregon, Crater Lake, oh yeah, that would be something to see for sure. That would be awesome. So, just a little bit of a look around here. There are, yeah, there's a truck that just pulled up there. I may have given a hint about where I might be, but yeah, I'm not too visible. I've gone out to take a peek, and it looks like there's no way they could possibly see where I am. Oh boy. In Sweden, you only have one kind of Zulfur Surfer. I'm sorry if I've just butchered that. That would be so relaxing. Okay, one kind of friendly brown bears. You can camp where you want, by law for free. If I was in charge of the world, if I was king of the world, that would certainly be the way of the world. Let's see. Justin Gillette, thank you very much. And yeah, it's I don't know. It's a thank you guys. I know the live streams are pretty much for just like the really invested subscribers that want to catch up on what's going on and want to see more stuff, want to see me maybe get busted live. But I do my best to not get busted, other than doing a live stream while I'm stealth camping somewhere drinking a step 2. So cheers to everybody. Marcella 69, greetings from Alberta, Rockville, Ontario, on the St. Lawrence River. Beautiful St. Lawrence. It's Zachary Simon. Here's the step 2s and second chances. You know, you're never totally done in life. That's, regardless of what happens. I was at that point when I was living in the RV, just hunkering down. I was on employment insurance, actually, because I worked seasonal work, and it's basically like kind of a safety net or an emergency pension or something like that. So I wasn't making a whole lot of money, and I'm seeing all my friends, and they're buying houses. They have real looking houses with actual fancy bedrooms and decorations, like something that, in my 20s, I'm like, okay, well, clearly an actual adult in their 40s is going to be established enough. And there I am living in this crusty old motorhome, parked in a Walmart parking lot, scoffing down Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza and drinking the cheapest step 2s money could possibly buy. And it didn't take too long after I met beautiful wife that I said, you know what, maybe I'll get my poop in a group here and try to do something a little more ambitious with my life. So yeah, second chances, I'm all for those. And it's never too late. Let's see, where are we here? I get off on a tangent sometimes, and I lose track of everything that people have said on here. Oh, second chances, yes. Mike Lassa, thank you. Usually Drake, I like to go fishing, but around here, most of the fish, like, it's all catch and release. We got one muddy, crummy river that goes right through the city, full of mercury. Then we got all the lakes around here have had like wood preservative spills. And to top that off, like freshwater fish, it's mostly trout and that type of thing around here. And I'm not really a fan of trout. It's salmonoid. It is related to salmon. I prefer like an ocean whitefish, something like haddock, halibut, cod. Those are all very delicious fish in my books. And if I could catch them here, I'd be out there day in, day out. Luann, thank you very much. The Patreon channels, until I can actually start getting more in the groove of having some advanced content made and some free time to get out to people the extra things in Patreon. I have it half built, but I'm not going to open that up quite yet because I want to be sure that I can actually make it worth people's donations to do that. And Jake Smith, now you are camping with Steve. That's my favorite tagline from all my taglines. Now you're camping with Steve. Always when I use an explosive or something to start a fire. Slika. Yeah, no, I hope everybody gets to plan a Canadian camping trip. That is, you know, camping trips are always of any kind. Let's see, have I lost where I am here? Maybe I have. Morgan. Oh, okay, no, here we are. Doug Cannon. Oh, thank you to everybody. You're just absolutely phenomenal. I've said it before. No, there's somebody out there. There's like a kid. He's probably going to come in wandering around here exploring or something. Scream when he sees a grown man trying to camp out with a laptop under the. Oh, this is just great. It's the worst part of the beard, I guess, is it makes me look more like a full homeless gentleman, and also maybe a little creepy. So yeah, probably trim it at least. No more cheating, starting the fires. Yes, there we go. Back to Call Me Al. Yes, the Hunker Down shirts. We're actually going to get some beer covers, the beer koozies that go on to keep them cold. Step 2 beer koozies. But I have to switch merchandise companies to do that. The designs will stay the same, but there's going to be new and better products. So that is the goal there. Yeah, the Patreon. Yes, Luann. Thank you very much. Oh, I can't believe the internet's actually holding up. This is very rare. Normally would never happen like this. Sandra, thank you so much for the generous contribution, and cheers to your boyfriend Jeff, and to you. You're certainly phenomenal. Andrew Brown, seasonal work was I doing? Okay, this is thank you for the kind donations. Of course, the seasonal work I was doing was landscaping based, so I would get laid off in the winter. I was working for actually the Catholic Archdiocese in Edmonton. And before that, it was actually property management on the maintenance side. And I got laid off from that. So I ended up working running a lawn trimmer for 8 hours a day for several months, and then got laid off. So thank you very much. Scott, hello from Michigan. Me and Joe Romanet to team up for a camping video. We've talked, something came up, which we don't talk about on this channel, regarding travel issues. So that's kind of put a damper in things for right now. But we've been in contact, and it is in the plans. And yeah, I was all set to pick him up at the airport beginning of April. And of course, you know what happens in the beginning of April in 2020. Let's not remember about that. Chris Hansen, thank you very much. Love from Montreal. Well, love from Edmonton to Montreal. Tons of fun. Let's see. Camping and traveling. Yes, I'm glad that you got back into it. And Scouts is one of those good things. I was in Air Cadets, and we did like some aircrew survival stuff. That was always good. But I was jealous of the Scouts because we had to like press our uniforms and like march. It seemed less fun than actually being in Scouts. So thank you very much, um, Jeff. Thank you. You are a gentleman and a scholar, and you're making this all possible. You're all making this all possible. The middle redneck. That is horrible to hear, and I'm sorry. My heart aches for you, and I'm very glad that my videos for you and for anybody else who may be having some issues, some stress, anxiety, depression, crisis in your lives, that type of thing. I know it's nice to relax and unplug, and we all have our different ways to do that. Mine is I watch historical documentaries, that type of thing, to get my mind off. It can be overwhelming stuff that's just happening constantly on the news. You get bombarded. Everybody's on edge, and to add chaos into the mix or tragedy is just absolutely horrible to try and deal with. So, if anybody is being helped by these videos, I'm glad that you're being helped. I'm glad that I can be of some help to let's get through this together. It's a long life with it's a short life, but it can feel long some days. So Kyle, thank you, Kyle, and Casey from Michigan. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. And I'm gonna run this live chat for a little bit more. I don't want to show too much about where I am right now, so I'm just kind of keeping an eye out here. And there's highway to that side of me, and there is some people wrestling about on that side. Let's see, where are we here? Carrie, thank you, and thanks for watching on Thursdays. I really try to make Thursdays a little better. And some people ask, why did I do Thursdays? Well, here's the story. Thursdays, if anybody's into camping or you plan for the weekend, on Friday, a lot of people upload, but that's when everybody's going to go camping. And then on Saturday, people are already out there camping. And on Sunday, they're coming back from camping. And you can get camping fatigue, right? Like where you just want to get home, have a warm shower. Camping is great. But after, if you're not doing it all the time and not prepared exactly, maybe you got bitten by mosquitoes, you just kind of want to forget about it. You don't want to watch a camping video. But I think Thursday, it's got the anticipation of the camping trip that's coming up. So people can watch it, kind of get excited. And if you are going camping, you load up with what you need. You can you maybe get a few tips if I offer anything of use tip-wise. But generally, it's kind of a relaxing channel to show what I'm doing more than an informational channel. So thank you very much. Matt's Rad Chair, Paw and Life Journeys. Thank you. Wow. Near-death experience video on my channel. It's making me think I got to check that out. You got to have live every day to the fullest, right? Because if you like camping, do it. That's all I can suggest. Last thing I want to be doing is laying on my deathbed one day thinking, I wish I camped under that bridge or something, right? Like, it's not what most people would say on their deathbeds, but, if you like to do something and want to do something crazy, go for it. Just do it. Jump right in. Adventure Vision, thank you. And cheers to yourself. Thursdays are always fun for me too, because I get to sit back and watch all the awesome comments and cheers from people. Kimberly, I'm glad you like the videos. Okanagan, BC, I do like it out there. It's on the hot side for me, so I may do that in the shoulder season, probably spring or fall or somewhere where it's not too hot. But that is on the list, and it's not too far down the road from us. So we could find ourselves out that way sooner than later. Paulrish, thank you as well very much. My videos, what I like to do is for one night of camping, I figure the most I can realistically make that video is like a half an hour. Otherwise, I am just dragging it out. There's going to be boring things. It's going to be I don't want 5 minutes of me setting up a tent. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to watch that myself, and I don't want to make anybody else watch that. But if I'm actually doing a multi-day camping trip, that's when things will expand into a longer video. I think maybe 45 minutes for a couple of nights. Then on a longer trip, I would make it more of a feature length, closer to an hour-ish, the way I did with boondocking. So that's kind of where I'm going. And the reason I don't get too many multi-days ones done is because I'm doing a weekly turnaround video. And at that point, I'm already camping 52 nights a year. So in order to do that, then I'm camping for a third of the year if I do 2-nighters every week. But I also have stuff to do other than YouTube, sadly. So, but that's what's going on with the length of the videos. I think a half an hour is probably in the ballpark of where a one-nighter would be. So, Grizzly Drake, thank you very much. And you're asking what got me into the HVAC trade. I wanted a trade, and they were the first ones that would hire me, to be honest. I had no... there were a few determining factors. In Alberta here, gas fitting is within the HVAC umbrella, and that's a regulated trade. So you can't work in the trade unless you are a indentured apprentice or a journeyman. Now, if you are, say you get into carpentry here, anybody, you can work in carpentry with, like just from an ad off Kijiji. You don't need a license with you, although it's still a trade. So I figured if I got a regulated mandatory trade, that I'd probably be more valuable in the future and couldn't be replaced by a company that wanted to save some bucks with some kids with no tickets. So that's what got me into that. And I do enjoy it in some ways, but when I was a kid, I never said, I want to fix furnaces when I grow up. Right? Let's see. Ted Phillips, thank you very much. Craig Lehman. Okay, I got to be a little quiet here because there's somebody walking around. The house is coming along. We got obviously quite a bit to do, so we're doing it one thing at a time. What we're going to have to do is like a major overhaul all at once. So we're trying to get everything lined up for that and getting it livable for right now. Priorities are to stop the roof from leaking. We actually had somebody come out. Uncle Bob's, good guy. He's not my uncle, but he's actually Crazy Neighbor's brother. He came to look at siding and roofing and soffits and that type of thing to get the quote together. So hopefully, I know it's going to be painful, but we'll see how painful it is. Mike Roberts, thank you very much. My favorite camping dinner to cook. You ain't going to believe it, but it's just like hot dogs or smokies cooked on a stick over an open flame. And every time, no matter what I can bring steak, I can bring the most elaborate meals, the most delicious things, even like wood-fired grilled pizza. I'd still be, as soon as I smell that campfire, I'd be craving one of these hot dogs or smokies or something. So that's the amazing answer there. 1943, will I ever get another RV? Well, I'm going to try. There is a conversation to be had with the beautiful wife about how creepy the thing can look and how cheap it can be versus how, like I had probably the worst looking RV that would get people probably calling their police if they saw me crawling in and out of it, parked in a residential neighborhood. But we're looking. It would certainly be convenient for just our regular camping trips because you can start the thing, drive away. You've already got your cheap dollar store dishes in it, and you're ready to go. So, Daryl in tents. I'm glad you started up a new YouTube channel, and thank you very much. Nothing wrong with camping channels. There's there's so many different types of camping channels and different types of camping. I don't think there can be too many. Some people are more extreme survivally. Some people, like me, are a little bit less survivally. But we're all in it together to just enjoy the outdoors, have a good time, see some nature, cook some good meals, a few beers, a few laughs, hoppier days. Sent a message on my site. I do have an address. If hoppier days, yes, I do have an address. I think I have had people send me beer in the mail before, and it's worked. I have no idea if it's coming across customs, how that might work. But on my info, on the channel in the About Me thing, it actually has a mailing address where I can receive stuff at post office box. But I will look through the messages. I try to get to the messages and just sit down and get through them fully every week. And I know I missed some of them because there's quite a few. But I'll get back to you on that message, and we'll see. I'll just confirm that address up with you, and thanks in advance if it makes the way across the border. Let me see. Back into the live chats here. Oh, let's see who is talking. Rim J. Oh, that one. When Brian got stabbed. That is. Where did that message go? Okay. Yeah, I worked at Southview IGA in Grand Prairie. And yes, I was working the night when one of our guys, actually, we got robbed and he got stabbed. He was okay, but that was an incredibly stressful night and makes you really appreciate the value of life. And, you know, any day could be the last. Let's see. Sorry, just scrolling down. I do have 2,500 people here that are sending info and messages. And thank you, Bill McNeil. I do have a mod on here. I think there's Bill McNeil who's doing some modding for me. And there's, I think, my beautiful wife here as well, who set up his mod. I'm not sure who else, if anybody's modding, but okay, here. Paradox Outdoors. I see you in here, and you're asking how did I get started? If you're trying to get your channel going, I can give you some advice. Basically, you can't start like a general. Say you want to do general camping, you can't start out with a general camping channel. There's too many of them, and you're not going to stick out. You have to specialize a little bit. Maybe that might be even locally, like like what I've done. The way I got started was with a video ages ago about gold mining on the North Saskatchewan River. So then anybody interested in mining the North Saskatchewan River in Edmonton would start watching it. And I looked at it like 6 months later, it had like 20 or 30,000 views. And then, I had maybe 500 or 1,000 subscribers or something like that. But that was the way it started. And then I just branched out from there, and I tweaked what the channel is about a little bit from, to expand the audience from more than just the people at Edmonton that want a gold mine. But to get your foot in the door and to get those first subscribers you need, like as soon as you start getting people subscribing to you that you don't know, you're on the right track. And then, the first 100 is really hard to get, and the first 1,000 is really hard to get. Then after that, you can go from there, as long as you keep it interesting. Like if you wouldn't watch it, nobody else will. So, Haunted Forest or Abandoned, Frank Lou, thank you very much. Scrolling through here, I'm not going to keep this running too much longer, guys. I've got about 10 minutes here. I got to keep this at an hour, and then I'm going to get back to filming the video here. So that was the plan. Haunted Forest or abandoned building. The problem with an abandoned building, Rim Jam. Yes, I remember Brian from the IGA. Yeah, we did mention that. Abandoned building, if it's truly abandoned, that would be no problem. But I don't want to do an actual trespassing thing where somebody's gonna come after me. I want to just bend the laws instead of full on breaking them. Pretty well every abandoned building I've been able to find is owned by somebody somewhere. It's not just kind of left there, you know. So supper today is going to be beef and broccoli and with some rice. So that's borderline healthy until I throw all the sauces on it. Laura, thank you very much. In a beer store, I could stealth camp in there, but yeah, it's I definitely want permission, because otherwise, if I walk into a beer store and set up a campsite there, and I set off a motion alarm, which I surely would, they're going to think that I'm there to rob the place, and there's no amount of backpedaling I can do to really try and smooth things over. So let's see. Gus, thank you for the congrats, and I hope you and your army friend are doing good, and that you guys can get out and do some camping, explore the world, see the beautiful nature. Scrub VG, I will use the $5 and I will buy a beer. That is, the beer adds up when you have to drink beer every week for video. So thank you. And Drizzly Drake, yeah, when the koozies, when they come out, that's going to be sweet. They have them for bottles and for cans, but I'll get to that as soon as I can. Jason Smith, yeah, thank you very much. And the collab with Joe Romanet, it's in the works. We've been talking for a few months now. I was going to pick him up at the beginning of April, but something happened in the beginning of April that affected travel, so that became an issue. Okay, somebody's driving past there. Oh boy, the Boondock Bistro Pork Chop Express. Sounds like you've got a food truck. That'd be interesting. Running a food truck is always one of those things that I think running a food truck is like one of those midlife crisis things that really sounds good after 25 years of working a real job. Well, no, food truck is a real job too, but working for like an angry boss, you got the freedom, do the traveling circuit. Oh yeah, it's food trucks are up there with midlife crisis, along with quitting your job and going to live in the woods. Those are that thank you, or yeah, that from Banff. We'll probably do a video from Banff. We're gonna do a little more mountainy stuff. The stealth thing, I'm finding Edmonton is a little bit done as far as stealth, I'm afraid, because even if I'm not wearing something with like my logo on it, I was on the local news there. People do see me. So if I'm trying to get through the city, I could put a mask on, I guess. But I will be trying to start doing some other cities there. Let's see. I know there's a ton of obviously a ton of questions and comments that I can't quite get to. I don't know the stats on how many there are, but Sathris Adama, thank you very much. And I'm not really a badass. I'm like the Mr. Rogers badass that likes to bend minor technical rules in order to drink in the woods in my local area. Dale Cooper asking, how's the house? Now, that's a very good question. There is still certainly some work to do. And the big thing is, in order to get stuff ready for permits and that type of thing, we need to kind of tear a lot of it down at once. So we want it livable and without being too disorganized, cluttered. So there's a lot to do. We have to plan it meticulously, like moving a building or something. You got to get all the stuff. Yeah, there's crows everywhere. They like to eat my food too, so I can't turn my back for a split second. The ravens and crows, Bill, you'd know better than me. What's the difference? But Ram Jam, hi there, from Brian. Oh, is that you, Brian? If you're Ram Jam, I remember you. I remember you well. It's cool that you're on the live stream. Shoot me a message. It'd be fun to reconnect with you. I hope all is well out there. I know you moved back out east, and yeah, I'm still kicking around in Edmonton. So that's me. Yeah, you can get a hold of me through stevewallis.com or campingwithsteve.com. There's a contact me link on there. That'd be just awesome. So let's see. I'm gonna have to close this off, and I gotta give it 4 more minutes because I'm gonna have a brief window here to actually cook something, and then get back in here and hunker down. So I'm so buff. Would you rather sleep inside some Smokies and eat your way out, or sleep with the devil tonight? Would you rather sleep inside some Smokies and eat your way out, or sleep with the devil tonight? Well, I'd eat a Smoky any day of the week. That's just the way it is. Dale Cooper. Yes, it does suck to remodel. Sugar Max, thank you very much. Night shift 142. I hope you really don't have to work the night shift because I did that. That's where poor Brian from Southview IGA got shanked the one night during a botched robbery. Actually, I think the robbery was successful, but it was a certainly stressful day. Mandy, cheers to step 2 to you, and Chris Underwood. Well, thank you very much, Chris and Tiffany, and happy anniversary as well from me, and I'm sure beautiful wife on my side wishes you guys a happy anniversary as well. We're gonna have ours coming up here August 5th, so yeah, it's gonna be it's going to be a great summer, full of anniversaries, full of hunkering down, full of camping, full of step 2s, full of everything. So apparently hockey is coming back to Forrest Trump there. The Alien Jones spin-off sitcom called Crazy Neighbor. Well, Crazy Neighbor does have a channel. It's actually called Crazy Neighbor, and I think it's spelled the Canadian way with an Neghbor. So it's just him basically working on some cars. He might be watching there too. Maybe Frank's there. Maybe there's a lot of people there in the garage across from where I used to live that are watching. So hi to you guys all. And of course, hi to beautiful wife. I'm sure you're probably watching unless you got tired or something good on the Food Network came on, which is understandable. This you can rewatch later. But if you are watching, I love you. And Tom, thank you very much. Thank you to everybody. Yeah, I've got I got the best subscribers, so I got to sum things up here. Thank you guys, one and all. Thank you everybody for being awesome subscribers. Like I go on other channels and everybody's fighting, and things get a little uncomfortable sometimes, rude comments and whatnot, but I couldn't ask for better. I think this would be like if we could all just live in one country called like Hunker Down Nation or whatever. This would be probably the coolest, most successful, laid back, chill, awesome country in the world. So Type R Golf, thank you so much for helping out with the beer fund, and thank you for thank you again. You're all amazing people. And okay, yeah, somebody's engine just turned off there, and that can only mean one thing. Hopefully not that they're coming to find me. So I'm gonna make this video exactly an hour long. We got like 54 seconds. Okay, so good night everybody. You guys all hunker down at home. Thank you so much for the kind contributions, for anybody that's bought the merch, anybody that's sent a message, made a comment, a like, thumbs up, a share. That's fantastic. Ted Phillips, thank you so much. You're all class acts. So again, if anybody is interested, I am camping at Camping Steve on Instagram. I got a Facebook page as well. And I have all those links through campingwithsteve.com or stevewallis.com, or canadacamping.ca actually goes there, because I had a few step twos one night and just started registering domain names. So Tucker Daddy from Quebec, Newfoundland Screech. You can send all Newfoundland Screech that you like. So I think before I blow my cover, okay, we're 13 seconds over. So thank you guys all for watching, and I love you all. We're gonna see you in the video tomorrow, and then from then on out, I'll keep it regular. We'll just hunker down and enjoy some step twos together. So cheers, guys. I'm gonna dig back into my step two and cook up some food for the video. So we'll see you guys all in the next video. And yeah, I will try to answer all the messages I get. And from somewhere undisclosed in a stealthy location in Alberta, I am signing out. So stay safe and hunker down, guys. Now you're camping with Steve, and we are going to see you later. Cheers, everyone.